An anthill is not just a pile of soil in the forest. It's a living city that runs without orders, without leaders, and without chaos. Thousands of ants perform different roles, yet act as a single whole, like one organism. Everyone has a function, a place, and a purpose. Now let's break down who is who inside the ant colony. The queen is the biological core of the ant colony. Her primary role is reproduction. She is the only ant capable of laying fertilized eggs that sustain the population. After the mating flight, a young queen breaks off her wings and starts a new colony alone. She digs a small chamber, lays her first eggs, and survives on stored nutrients until the first workers emerge. Once the colony is established, the queen rarely leaves the nest. She can live for many years, sometimes decades, continuously producing eggs. She does not give orders or make decisions. Instead, she regulates the colony through chemical signals that maintain social structure and stability. The queen is not a ruler in the human sense. She is the colony's heart. If she dies and no replacement exists, the colony eventually collapses. Workers are the backbone of the ant colony. They are sterile females responsible for nearly everything that keeps the colony alive. The youngest workers usually become nurses. They stay inside the nest, caring for eggs, larvae, and pupae, feeding them, and keeping the brood chambers clean and safe. Without them, no new ants would survive. As workers age, their roles change. They move on to cleaning tunnels, maintaining the nest, and later leave the anthill to become foragers, searching for food and resources. Workers do not act individually. They follow chemical trails, respond to signals, and adjust their behavior based on the colony's needs. Together, they function like cells in a single body, flexible, efficient, and replaceable, yet essential. Without workers, the queen is powerless, and the colony collapses within days. Foragers are the colony's link to the outside world. They leave the safety of the anthill to search for food, water, and useful materials. Using pheromone trails, foragers communicate discoveries to others, turning a single find into a coordinated effort. What one ant finds, hundreds can harvest within minutes. This role is the most dangerous. Foragers face predators, weather, and human-made threats, which is why it is usually performed by older workers. If a forager dies, the colony adapts instantly. Another takes its place. Foragers do not just collect food. They map the environment, learn routes, and constantly update the colony's knowledge of the world beyond the nest. They are the explorers, the risk-takers, and the supply line that keeps the entire colony alive. Builders are the architects of the ant colony. They shape, expand, and maintain the anthill, turning soil, sand, and plant material into a stable living structure. They dig tunnels, reinforce chambers, repair damage after rain or collapse, and constantly adjust the nest to temperature and humidity. A healthy anthill is never finished. It is always under construction. Builders respond to the colony's needs in real time. If the brood grows, new chambers appear. If conditions change, ventilation tunnels are reshaped. They work without blueprints or leaders. Each ant follows simple rules, yet together they create complex, efficient structures that can last for years. Without builders, the colony would be exposed, unstable, and unable to survive environmental stress. Soldiers are the defenders of the ant colony. In species that have them, soldiers are larger workers with powerful mandibles built for combat. Their main role is protection. They guard nest entrances, respond to threats, and confront predators that invade the colony. When danger appears, soldiers are often the first to engage. They also act as living barriers, blocking tunnels with their bodies or heads to prevent intruders from reaching the inner chambers. Soldiers do not search for food or care for brood. Their bodies are specialized for strength, not versatility. This makes them less flexible than workers, but extremely effective in defense. Without soldiers, aggressive predators or rival colonies could overwhelm the nest within minutes. Males exist for one purpose: reproduction. They are winged ants born only at specific times of the year, just before the mating flight. Unlike workers or soldiers, males do not collect food, build, or defend the colony. Their bodies are designed solely to locate and mate with young queens from other colonies. After the mating flight, their role ends. Most males die shortly after, having completed their single biological mission. Males do not contribute to daily colony life, but without them, new colonies could never begin. They represent the future, even though they do not belong to the present. An ant colony is not ruled by strength or intelligence, but by cooperation. Each ant performs a single role, yet together they create something far greater than any individual. There are no leaders giving orders, no chaos, no wasted effort, just thousands of small lives synchronized into one living system. The anthill stands not because of the queen alone or the workers or the soldiers, but because every role exists exactly when it is needed. This is not just an insect society. It is one of nature's most efficient designs.